What if the biggest mistake many people make after 50 is believing that their strongest years are already behind them? And what if the creature that could prove that idea wrong is an animal with no bones, no protective armor, living quietly on the ocean floor? Tonight, we're going to talk about a very unexpected teacher, a creature that has existed on Earth for more than 300 million years, the octopus. And if you stay with this story until the end, you may begin to see intelligence, success, and adaptability in a completely different way. Part 1. The Quiet Observer. The strange thing about intelligence in nature is that it often hides in the places we least expect. One quiet morning on the coast of California, a retired engineer named Daniel Harper sat on a wooden bench overlooking the ocean. Daniel was 58 years old. For 30 years, he had worked in aerospace engineering. His life had been built on precise calculations, tight deadlines, and complex systems. But 2 years earlier, the company restructured. His position disappeared. Younger engineers filled the office. And suddenly, the phone stopped ringing. Daniel did what many people do after retirement. He tried to keep himself busy. Morning coffee, evening news, long walks along the harbor. But one afternoon at the local aquarium, he stopped in front of a glass tank. Inside was an octopus. He was watching it, and something unusual happened. The octopus looked back at him. Part 2. The Puzzle. A few minutes later, Daniel witnessed something that made him step closer to the glass. A staff member dropped a jar into the tank. Food had been placed inside. The lid was screwed on tightly. Daniel expected the octopus to struggle for a long time. Instead, it studied the jar. Its arms slowly rotated it. It paused. Then it began to twist. Within seconds, the lid came off. The octopus reached inside and took the food. Daniel blinked. That wasn't instinct. That was problem solving. The guide later explained something fascinating. Octopuses can remember solutions. The next time they encounter a similar problem, they solve it even faster. Daniel left the aquarium that day thinking one thing: intelligence doesn't always look the way we expect. Part 3. The Art of Disappearing. But intelligence is only one of the octopus's secrets. Its greatest ability is disappearing. In the wild, an octopus can transform within seconds. Its skin changes color. Patterns appear and disappear. The texture of its body shifts. Suddenly it looks like coral, or a rock, or part of the sandy ocean floor. Predators swim past without ever seeing it. That evening, Daniel watched a documentary. A shark swam past an octopus hiding on the ocean floor. The octopus didn't panic. It didn't run. It simply became part of the environment, and the shark passed by. That moment made Daniel realize something important. Many people try to fight the world, but the smartest survivors learn how to blend with it. Part 4. Flexibility. But the octopus has another advantage that most creatures do not: flexibility. Octopuses have no skeleton. That means their bodies can compress through extremely small openings. Aquarium keepers often say, if an octopus can fit its beak through a gap, the rest of its body can follow. And they often do. They slip through pipes, slide through drains, even climb out of their tanks. Daniel laughed when he read this. His entire career had been spent designing rigid systems, everything fixed, everything precise. But the octopus survives by the opposite rule. Flexibility creates opportunity. And many people miss opportunities in life simply because they become too rigid. Part 5. The 8-arm strategy. Then Daniel discovered something else. The octopus does not rely on one tool. It has 8 arms. Each arm can explore the environment independently. One arm touches rocks, another searches for food, another examines shells. They work like a network. The animal can approach problems from multiple directions at once. Daniel suddenly recognized something familiar. The most successful companies in the world operate the same way. Multiple projects, multiple sources of income, multiple strategies. Yet many individuals do the opposite. They rely on one job, one skill, one path. The octopus suggests a different philosophy. Never rely on just one arm. Part 6. Distributed intelligence. And the most surprising truth about the octopus lies in its nervous system. 2/3 of an octopus's neurons are not in its brain. They are located in its arms. Each arm can process information independently. In a way, an octopus doesn't think with just one brain. It has multiple centers of intelligence. Daniel sat quietly after reading that. It reminded him of a principle in engineering. The most powerful systems are rarely centralized. They are networks, many nodes, many perspectives, many small decisions working together. Just like the octopus. The power of patience. But the octopus's strongest strategy is not intelligence, it is patience. Before attacking prey, an octopus may remain still for a very long time, completely motionless, observing, waiting, and when the moment arrives, it moves, fast, precise, effective. In modern life, speed is often worshipped. Fast decisions, fast success, fast results. But nature rewards a different rhythm. Observe first, act later. And act with precision. Several weeks later, Daniel returned to the aquarium. The octopus was still there, calm, curious, intelligent. And Daniel realized something profound. The octopus is not the strongest creature in the ocean, but it may be one of the wisest, because it understands something many humans forget. Survival belongs to those who know how to think, adapt, stay flexible, observe, diversify, collaborate, and wait for the right moment. For more than 300 million years, the octopus has lived quietly beneath the ocean, not by dominating it, but by understanding it. And perhaps that is the deeper lesson. Success in life rarely belongs to the strongest. More often, it belongs to the most adaptable. If this story about the octopus made you think for a moment, consider subscribing to the channel. Because nature still holds thousands of quiet lessons like this. And sometimes, the most powerful strategies for life are hidden in the intelligence of creatures most people never stop to observe. In the next story, we'll explore another animal that can teach us a powerful lesson about loyalty and the strength of the pack. For now, remember this: the quietest creatures of the ocean often carry the deepest wisdom.